guys, what's up? Friday evening. How was everybody's day? Once you're here, leave some comments. Let us know that you're here, that we have audio and video. Do you hear us and see us? Anybody have any awesome plans for the weekend? We are 30 seconds in and I see no one online. There we go. Brandon, what's up? Do anything cool this weekend? William, Byron, Chaka, what's up? Mopar, Jacob. When's the fight, Brandon? I think you don't have enough. I think you have to have more missing teeth to do the bum fights thing. You want to optimize you. I bet you they will get you feeling much better quicker. William S., what's up? I'm talking with them to get a date, and who am I? You're gonna be against some fucking hillbilly girl missing three front teeth. She's gonna stink too. Oh man, look how wavy that looks. That looks horrible. Here, let's fix that. There we go. A little bit straighter now. Man. At least 3 months out, right on. Matt, what's up, dude? How are you? Probably whip your ass. Yeah, probably so. She's been fighting her brothers to keep them from fucking her for the last 16 years. Tony from Chicago, what's up? Paul Bennett, how are you? Ice Mike, what's going on? How are you? Who has a mini pack? Z said he would. I know Z said he would train you. Seaside. Day was good, man. We filmed a lot of video today. Todd John, what's up? How are you? What's going on? We did some mini packs today. More DVD bags. Somebody asked for coyote visors the other day. We just made coyote visors. Whoever that was. Whoever asked for those. He ordered some other color and put in notes, hey, I'll take brown ones too if you do them. So we immediately ran those for him. This is the shirt this week. It says I just wanted breakfast, if you guys know what that is. You got a storm shelter put in. Tell me about the storm shelter. What did you get? What'd you go with? In the ground, in the concrete slab, like where is it? I found 6 tape measures cleaning my construct. Yeah. Norihiko, how are you? We finished up. We just did a bunch more multicam black copper rigs. 6-person flat top underground. Very cool, dude. How do you access it? How do you get in there? Got a compliment on your dangler today. Or they were just being smart ass, I don't know. Were they like nice fanny pack fag? Clips, bearded dragon. What about bearded dragons? I used to have, I don't know, 20 or 30 bearded dragons. Paul Bennett, what's up? Ordered the shirt, right on. Has it shipped to you already? What's the most shotgun shells you can fit on a copper rig? It would be 36, right? 12, 24, yeah, 36 on the copper rig. And you still have a compact tear-off med pouch also. It's actually, here's one that's not all the way together, right? So 6 in each inside, 6 on the face, so 12, 12, and 12. And then the compact tear-off med pouch goes right there. Door on top. like a conventional concrete shelter, just flush in the ground. Very cool, man. Very cool. Good for you. Very adult decision, right? Not the funnest, but very cool. $34 online. I'm taking it that Facebook did not send notifications out. Does anybody have one of our laptop bags? Have any of you guys seen our laptop bags? Notification came in right after you started. Got it. Josh, what's up, man? Have you sewn anything on that yet? Paul working in Vegas. Plans for the weekend? Yeah, we're gonna be around here for the most part, or stay close to home. The giant python, man, this snake guys are so fucking weird, man. So the guy was supposed to bring the video down. Everyone disliked this video. Chris, hey, you're banned. Fuck your face. The dude was supposed to bring the python down. I'm like, are you ready to come now? He's like, yep. So a couple hours into that, I'm like, hey, what's your GPS say? Because we're filming. So he's like, oh, I still have to go home and get the snake. I'm like, what the fuck, man? You said you were ready to go 2 hours ago. So then a couple hours after that, he's like, hey, I'm just going to have to come tomorrow. And then he's like, I'm going to have to come next week. And then I got a message. He's like, hey, my wife will bring it down tomorrow if that works. So I'm like, cool. When would your wife like to be here? And she's like, early afternoon. She said 1 would be best. I'm like, that's perfect. And now he hasn't read any of the messages. So who knows, man. So we'll be near and around. I think we're going to Jackson at some point. Amanda wants to get some feeder fish for some of her garter snakes. And this water monitor back here. See if he'll eat those. He ate a couple pinky mice today. Ground fog, that's right. Did you guys hit the like button? If you double tap your screen on most devices, it will give yourself, it'll give a like. Someone could grab my hair if I got in a fight. Not a good self-defense hairstyle. Hey, dead agent, go suck some dick at the fucking... Are you on break from the truck stop? Don't you have cocks to go swallow right now? Go, I'm sure the fags, all them fucking gay truckers, I'm sure they like your no hair hairstyle. How about you fuck off? Some new cages. Yeah, we put together the first of the 6-foot cages today. You want... Why didn't you say something? Oh, I thought you were Paula. Jennifer wants to see the water monitor. Is it like a hall monitor? Shut the fuck up, weirdo. We would have called you for the video the other day. I thought you were in Baltimore or something. How well does the water monitor water the water? Oh, that was funnier than yours, Jen. And you're a comedian, not. I shortened some shoulder straps on a plate carrier for Gabby. Right on. Right on. Do you have her run around naked in the plate carrier? You gotta be careful. It'll rub the boobies raw. Tyler Nolan likes... I have Vision cages too. Tyler, what Tyler doesn't tell you is Vision gave him a shitload of cages. Yeah, they sponsor his videos. I don't know if you ever watched... I watch all of his videos, absolutely. Yeah. He's been going through some shit lately. But yeah, I've got some Vision cages. I used to have Vision cages owned by CritterCon. I don't know which company that makes the big wooden sliding doors. I had a whole wall in my apartment that was full of those. Band-Aids prevent chafing. That's right. That's right, they do. Just stopping by before heading to work. Evan Haley, have a great night at work, man. Love the Harry Potter video. We had a fun with that. That was all Brandel. I'm like, we need to do something for Harry Potter. I don't have a fucking clue what to do. So I had, Amanda ordered wizard costumes on Monday, and they showed up Wednesday. We started recording the Pulling the Thread podcast. And when we came in for lunch, they ended up dropping them off. So I'm like, okay, we got to do something with this. So Brandel's like, we'll put the costumes on and we'll just figure it out. And that's what he came up with. The venomous stuff. Yeah, he's been bit a couple times. He's almost been bit a lot of times. Can I make a CFP90 rucksack? Fuck no. Why don't you buy a CFP90 or buy the low vector pack? Find a low pack, because that's what the CFP90 was based on. It's just a shitty or dumbed down version of Low's pack. Save the cost. Yeah, we have. They're actually pretty good quality costumes. Actually, they're pretty nice. They need to make an American version. I thought they're remaking Harry Potter. I think I just saw that. We need to get with J.K. Rowling since the left wokies kicked her out of her clan. Oh shit, clan. White guy can't say clan. Buying props to sell products. It was yeah, we had, I don't know, we had maybe $200 in all of it. We had a lot of prop stuff that we had not that we didn't even use. But yeah, we definitely keep and you know, catalog all the prop shit at this point. We have quite a bit of it. It's not like we don't do Harry Potter every year. Opening for Shelly Belly next weekend in Connecticut. Right on, man. Good for you, dude. Could you saddle a giraffe? I don't know how you could. I've never seen any. Has anybody ever seen them? People ride giraffes? I've seen camels. I've seen elephants. No, did we climb on the giraffe? No, we took the shortest giraffe neck and put it on the ground, and then Brandon was behind me, you know, kind of keeping it from sliding out and controlling it. And then Scully, we had to go through a couple different sharks to get one that fit Scully, because most of them had really long tails, so it just didn't, they weren't working. But luckily I have mini sharks, the most beautiful sharks. What's everybody else doing? I think we're going to buy a Monstera plant. A really big one. Like, it's fucking taller than I am. Plants are expensive. Holy shit, fucking plants are expensive. That shark should have had a USN sticker on and decided it should have, you're right. I need 2-quart cover. Scully was making fun of my 70s surplus cover. I got you, bro. I got you. I sat in Chuck's class at SRF with a giraffe knee poking into my back. I'll bet you did. How can you even pay attention to class with all the fucking crazy shit out there? My plant started 100 and go, yeah, I know. That's what when I said it, I was thinking of you, Ken. Scully should have rode the gun. Well, if you watch, his wand turned into a gun. Wand turned into a gun, and then he flew off on the gun like it was a broom. Scully actually did ride. He took off on the gun to start with. You make a pouch similar to what is on the micro rig. As close as you get is probably the 500 IV pouch, and it's not a Velcro pouch, it's a zippered pouch. Your snakes will do the same. People really don't understand. No, yeah, they don't understand genetics at all. I was thinking about you today when I was showing somebody, I've got these raised beds with strawberries, and the strawberries are just trellised over to the ground, right? So like 3 feet, and I'm like, every 6 inches is another plant coming off the vine, right? I'm like, you can disconnect here, disconnect here, disconnect here. Every one of these is a strawberry plant. And strawberry, people that do strawberries, they basically, in the fall, once the strawberries have all run their course and it cools down, they take the plants out of the ground and they divide them all and they make 5 plants out of each strawberry plant. But those runners, as soon as they touch any dirt or anything, they put roots down and they all become their own. So you could actually take all of those strawberries and root them and then sell them as strawberry starts the following year. My sweet potatoes are doing really well. I've got sweet potatoes trellising up, and they're about 8 feet up. The vines are about 8 feet up right now. And any place sweet potato vine touches ground, it roots too. So you can divide those up really well. Is that would that be considered a clone? Probably got 1,000 hostas divided out in 4-foot beds. Met a bartender in DC Tuesday that's allergic to blueberries, elderberry, and Marion. How do you? That's a weird. Is that a weird allergy? I've not heard of anybody. Somebody else is allergic to strawberries. It'll like just fucking kill them. Somebody we know is allergic to strawberries. It's propagation, asexual propagation. Our strawberries did great this year, and so have our Japanese cucumbers. I'm not sure what a Japanese cucumber is. Our strawberries did really well. We've always got strawberries. Kydex or leather hybrid holster. Gary, like get the one, try them on, see. Like you're gonna have more than one holster, right? Having holsters is like having footwear. You need different ones for different situations. I was wondering if those pink ones also would affect her. Oh, the what are those called? Pink lemonade blueberries. I'll bet they would, man. I'll bet they'd fucking kill her just the same. The shirt is fire. Thank you, Steve. This is the shirt we did this week. We were going to do a little short, skit for this today. And I didn't have a short sleeve white. Brandon's like, don't you have like a white button-up shirt? I'm like, do I look like I own a fucking white button-up shirt? So I also didn't have a briefcase. So I'm like, fuck it. Let's build a briefcase. And we started doing a sew video of making our 15-inch laptop bag. So we started doing that. You'll see that video probably next week. We still have to finish it up a little bit. Did you know Knott's Berry Farm invented the boysenberry? Is Knott's Berry Farm's not? I remember going there as a child, going to Knott's Berry Farm. I do recall hearing something about some berries, and then they did like syrup and stuff, a lot of different syrups. I think blight has taken over my tomato plants. Using neem oil, attempt to slow the spread. So blight's in the soil, right? I remember blight being in the soil. Don't know sweet potatoes, Paul Bennett. So sweet potatoes are not actually a potato, right? Do we still do the 24 mag war bag? We never did the 24 mag war bag. I guess that is it, right? The 4 mag war bag holds 24. Yeah, like I only built them custom. Tim, what's up, dude? I got all that raw footage from yesterday. I'll send it to you. There's some pictures and stuff in there. Or from when was it? Wednesday? Grow tubers, you goober. Right before you got on here, Tim, we were talking about how the strawberries are all just draped over, and we can divide them all up. Monstera, Tim, Monstera plant. There's a lady here selling one for 150 bucks. It's taller than I am. It's enormous. She says it's on wheels, so you can roll it inside. But Amanda said they don't live inside well. But I assume that we probably need to bring it inside during the winter. Do we have splatter print micros? I don't know if we have any splatter print micros. If you want one and we don't, we'll run a few of them. I have splatter print day packs being run right now. Russet potatoes, I bet you do. Potatoes grow by how many hours of heat. It's not necessarily days, it's how many hours of heat. I do have a micro rig right there. Vehicle med bags, no. I have that one, and I have that one. It will not live inside here, no windows. Harry Potter promo video, so funny. Thanks, man. We had a good time. We had fun doing it. What's the plant that smells like rotten meat? Oh, what is that called? I can't. Death plant or something? I don't know. It sounds terrible. Bob, what's up, man? Corpse flower, that's it. Corpse flower. Seen them pretty big in a sunroom, but never inside. I bet Ken would have a good light that might keep. Oh yeah, yeah, I'll bet. We could use like Barina grow lights or something. Brandon, I don't know if the vehicle med bag, look online and see if there's a red one on there. If not, let me know. When will we the people get a federal conceal open carry permit? We don't need a permit. We have fucking open carry. LED grow lights are getting stupid cheap. Yeah. Do you have a preferred brand, or does it even matter at this point, Ken? Josh, thanks for the link there. What would I recommend adding to the sides of the day pack? Day pack side pouches. You can't really, because of the reflection, you can't really see this very well. Day pack side pouches. So these cages are 4-foot cages. Whoever asked about caging earlier. That is a 4-foot cage on the bottom. That is a 6-foot cage on the top. That one's Jen's favorite. I don't think she saw this one. I think she saw one of the other albinos we have. This is a big snake right here. That's a bigger retic. That's a purple, that's a lavender albino. No, cash money print, I don't have any. Did we get the massive snake? No, of course not. It's a fucking snake person, man. Snake people are so weird. So we were gonna get it, and then I find out that it's an aquarium he has, not a cage. And I'm like, okay, I don't want the cage. So back and forth, he's like, I can bring it down today. I'm like, okay, bring it down today. Are you ready to go now? He's like, yes. So we're filming, a couple hours go by, and I'm like, hey, what's your GPS say for your arrival time? And he's like, well, I haven't left yet. I still have to go get it. So some more time, another couple hours go by. He's like, I'm going to have to do this next weekend. So I don't reply to him. And then he's like, my wife can bring it down tomorrow. I'm like, cool. What time would she like to be here? So that's where we're at now. Snake people are fucking weird. You were right. And it's funny because I've heard other dudes who do reptiles, but also run like other businesses and stuff. And I heard this dude, Wildfire, I think it's Wildfire Retics. He was in Colorado, now he's in Utah. And he said the same thing. He's like, I drove to Baltimore or somewhere to pick up some snakes. And he told his wife, he's like, okay, look, this could go a couple different ways. These people are either completely normal and successful, or completely batshit crazy. There's no in between with them. They're like one or the other. And he's like, we got there and it was just completely normal. He was just fucking, just an actual cool person. Amanda and I walked into this dude's house, and when we walked in, the living room had no floor. I mean, like, I don't mean like there wasn't carpet. I mean, there was no, it was dirt. Like this house, pretty nice house. And we go over to this room, and it's full of turtles. And you're not allowed to have turtles in Tennessee. So I'm like, okay, whatever. We're there. I don't remember what we were there to look at, but his animals, like, they just didn't look healthy. So we actually didn't get anything. But he's like, I have a really big, he just told us that his grandmother died in that room over there. And we go over there. He takes us over there, and he opens the door, and there's a fucking enormous Burmese python. I go, she probably ate his fucking grandma's probably in the Burmese python. Like horse people. Yeah, that's what I say all the time. There's two kinds of people that have horses. People that have so much money that they can have horses, or people that have no money because they have horses. Nevaeh, how are you? I found 3 painters. Really? I found 3 painters on the compound. I don't know what you're talking about. Found 3 painters on the compound. Snake hoarder. Yeah, somebody called us. Did you read that comment, or are you just saying that to be funny, Ken? When we had the rat house, when we got the building for the rat, somebody's like, there's the snake hoarder starter kit. Amanda and I did a short podcast today, and I'm like, yeah, they call you a snake hoarder, Amanda. She's like, I'm not really a hoarder. Like, I know, like, I deal with these animals all the time. Like, she used to call herself a crazy cat lady. I'm like, you have enough cats now that you have to stop saying that. Like, you have to stop saying crazy cat lady. Did I get a message on Facebook? No. What do you fucking want? I don't ever look at my messages on Facebook. I missed the beginning. Any black or multicam? No, I think we have black ones cut. We just ran coyote ones today. Just bought some railroad tie. I thought she said tires. I just bought some railroad tires. Ties from a broke horse person. Had a mountain of them. Only 2 of them were any good. Yeah. Like, we were buying rail ties, used to be, I want to say they were $8 a piece. And I was grumbling about paying $8 a piece, and now they're like $32 a piece. What you need is, you need to know somebody with the railroad. She's becoming a snake lady. I always joke about feeder kittens. Oh, got it. Yes, I did see your message. Yes, yeah, Joe, I did see your message. I didn't realize who that was. So I used to joke all the time about feeder kittens, and Amanda saw this cat come up, this little black kitten somebody put up, and she's like, I really want this black kitten. So I messaged him, I'm like, hey, I will take one of the black kittens. And the dude got back to me, and I'm like, hey, my wife will get all your information. We'll come down and pick up a black kitten. And he told Amanda, she's like, my wife went through all of your husband's messages and stuff, all of his Facebook posts, and she's like, I think they have a lot of snakes. I don't want to give him these because he's going to feed them to the snakes. And this was before we had any snakes. So she must have went like fucking really deep in my Facebook shit to see snakes, because I hadn't had any snakes for shit, like 10 years probably. And Amanda talked to her and like, look, hey, yeah, we used to have some snakes. I promise, I've always wanted a black kitten. We're not feeding them to the snakes. So we went out and met them, and they were totally cool. They've got a beautiful homestead, and they got like this piece of property, and they've really done some really neat stuff with it. They've done an amazing amount of work to it. 15 to 20 plus in my area. Oh, for rail ties, yeah. Mother-in-law is a horse person that married a veteran, so he could take care of their horses. Oh, you mean a veterinarian or a veteran? Railroad around here has been replacing ties, tons of brand new ones laid out weeks before. Yeah, the last thing you want to do is pick up anything from the railroad. You do not want to be caught with any shit from the railroad. That's like local law plus federal law plus railroad law. Like the railroad has a whole different set of fucking laws. But when they do those change outs, because what happened is a big a company bought all of those, and then they handle all the distribution. So the railroad, like Lowe's, doesn't actually get the railroad ties anymore, and Home Depot and shit. They go through a middleman. Yeah, the railroad really is its own government. Like they supersede fucking all of the laws. I was a guard at the Arsenal in Milan. So, hey, tell me about that. We actually went up there to like explore some of that, and it's a super fun site, right? So there's security and active workers every time we've been past there. And then a lot of that land right there is ranges and training facility for the National Guard, right? Loved when they swapped the ties out. They would give the old ones. Right on. Knox, are you still reside around there? It's owned. Oh, the railroad is owned by rich families. Yeah, I'll bet it is. Oh, veterinarian, got it. Animal people look into everything, man. Every time I post my bird picture, some random lady will come up and start a debate on the bird harness and leg ring. Oh yeah, Taka. I didn't realize that was you posting that. Yeah, for sure. I'm in a caging group, like a reptile caging and enclosures group. And somebody posted a picture. They had just got this cage, like a bunch of the cages I have. And she's like, I just got this cage for my blah, 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 whatever she was putting in it. And immediately people were like, that's way too small for that snake. And I can't believe you're going to put that. And somebody posted, oh, here's all the fucking reptile cops. I know a dude sat for 12 years for finding things that fell off the train. I wonder if railroads will ever cycle out the concrete ties. Those would be a good... Oh, yeah, they would. Yeah, they would. 32,000 acres. I'm pretty sure the Guard took it over. Oh, got it, got it. I heard they're opening it back up. They're going to make ammunition there again. Tried to buy some railroad land once. My attorney said, always run from any railroad land purchases. Always title issues, and you will lose. What's your favorite non-tactical type firearm? Oh, I don't care. I think that you should have everything you want, man. Literally, buy whatever it is that you want. I think that every U.S. citizen should get issued a firearm for being a U.S. citizen, like when you're born. Yeah, fucking reptile cops. Taka, are you actually in Japan? Are you in Japan? Or do you live stateside here? State turns most old abandoned railroad into bike trails. Every baby gets 1,000 now, thanks to Trump. AR and a Glock at birth. There you go. Blunderbuss? You're going to get a blunderbuss? You should get some of those big shoes with the belt buckle on them to go with your blunderbuss. Maybe a nice hat. We could have a nice turkey dinner for Thanksgiving. I got a fucking pen of 12 turkeys out here. At 18, hand every male a rifle, pistol, and 10,000 rounds. Do I have another channel? I have SOE Reptiles. Lots of old cemeteries out there. We used to have to escort families out there to see their relatives. Really? They just wanted to see the other side of the fence. I bet. Oh, I got you. At Milan, yeah, that's how it is at Land Between the Lakes too. There's a ton of old cemeteries out there. You want an old Lewis and Clark air gun? I would love for you to have that, Kevin. I live in Taiwan for work, but go back and forth. Got it. Okay. All right. What are my thoughts on Bitcoin? Bitcoin's down a little bit today. I think it's going to drop for the next week or two. I think that if you're going to buy Bitcoin, you should be buying Bitcoin right now. All you guys that are like, oh my God, I missed out. This is your dip, and then it's going to climb again. Historically, that's what it does at 500 days after the halving or whatever. 150. Yeah, that's Ken. Like it's low right now. Buy some is what I think. Lots of railroad cemeteries. Interesting. For like rail workers, Paul? You know, like all the Wild West shit, right? The Pony Express and all that. You know that's all still there. Like you can still travel those old routes and stuff. All those old ghost towns. You would have when the railways would come through, you would have a post office set up, and then like towns would build around that shit. Now it's all ghost town stuff. That's all still there. You can still go to those places. Put 1,000 in Bitcoin back. Put 1,000 in Bitcoin back now for every year you expect to live past your retirement. Yep. I think that you should buy Bitcoin every day, and if you don't buy it every day, set up an app or something to where it buys it once a week. Rail workers right next to the rail. Got it. What's that super famous, I can't think of the name of it, real famous railway town that's for the most part abandoned? Thurmond, I think. If you ever get a chance to see the big boy 4140, do it. Also, there's a good railroad museum in Oklahoma City. We saw a rail museum. Amanda, are you on here? Where were we? Chattanooga maybe had a pretty good rail museum. We always go anytime we see little railway museums. I like trains. He is telling each dollar cost average into Bitcoin. If you ever get a chance. Okay, we read all those. From when they died building the railroad. Got it. Chattanooga definitely has one. No. So that makes me think it wasn't Chattanooga. We were someplace, and we were surprised to see the rail museum. I don't think it was Chattanooga, because of course Chattanooga has tons of railroad shit. So Cuba from Cali with an old steam engine train hauling ass right beside a highway. That's neat. Greetings from a Palestine girl. Please pray for us to be released. Where are you, Zora? Somebody click on Zora's channel. Is it an actual channel? Alabama. It might have been Alabama. She's free enough to use the internet. Oh, yeah, no shit. Good one. Well, she's a he. Eli, Nevada has an amazing railroad museum. Kansas City Rail Station. What museum has an engine that started out working for the United States Navy during Korea and was shipped back later and made its way east to Fort Bragg, I think. That museum has got it in Korea. There was, and in, where is Sheffield's? Not right outside of Memphis. What little town is that, Amanda? They have some really cool Civil War trains. Some super cool Civil War trains. Emily Sherman, what's up? pulling the thread 27, 127 live for members. Awesome. Old rail house near me where the trains would turn around. We had a turntable. Collierville, that's it, Amanda. We had a turntable right over in Brewston or Huntington, and it's not there now. They've torn it all down. There was an old rail station there. They would pull the trains in there. There's a huge rail yard still there, but they've torn the old structures down. 2 trips across the ocean for a train is that is fucking wild. That is wild, yeah. We're doing tiger stripe butt packs over there, I see. Lake Geneva has condos made out of rail cars. Museum in Eli was closed. They closed the door at the depot, thinking they would be back and forth years later. Became a museum. Got it. Scott, what's up? How are you? Old caboose. Yeah, an old caboose would be very cool. You can buy them. Look up rail cars for sale. I guarantee there's cabooses not far from where you are for sale, no matter where you are. All right, guys, I'm about to jump off of here. Everybody have a great weekend. We will probably do a live at some point over the weekend. Toy Town, what's up, dude? How are you? We built some mini packs. We've got some 308 split front chest rigs. We've got some BBD bags. We just did more multi-cam black cop rigs. Salisbury, North Carolina has an engine repair workshop, 12 engine round. That's wild. That's huge. Restaurant here with 3 passenger cars and a caboose. That's neat. I would definitely go eat at that restaurant. All right, guys, have a great weekend. We'll talk to you.